You're watching News 12 Westchester, serving Westchester and the Hudson Valley. Now, the daytime edition.
Well, we're in the daytime kitchen here as we're thinking Valentine's Day all weekend long. And what better way to say I love you than great food? Chef Brian Wieler from the Tarrytown House, actually from Cellar 49. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
And it really is a cellar. You're down there in the bottom of the Tarrytown House.
Yes, it is. It's in the cellar of an old granite mansion on Tarrytown, a beautiful state location for Valentine's Day weekend. We're actually the month of love in February.
Month of love. I like that. I always like to say love. Like if I were on the radio, I'd probably be the love doctor or something. Meanwhile, I want to eat soon. What are we cooking up?
Today we have seared diver sea scallops. We'll serve that with a white chocolate beurre blanc and a little sweet potato and top it off with caviar to go with our aphrodisiac.
Wow,
menu.
Sounds like we got it all. Now, these are pretty big things. Where do I get those? Can I go to my supermarket or specialty shop?
If you go to some higher-end supermarkets, if you go to Whole Foods or if you go down to Arthur Avenue, the seafood markets there will definitely have it. Generally, any good seafood store will have it. Some supermarkets. And they're diver sea scallops, no moisture has been added, so they're very sweet.
What's one of the common mistakes that, you know, I hate to call myself a cook, that's even abusing the people who are just beginning, but if you are cooking something like scallops, I fear they get rubbery, but at the same hand, I want to make sure they're cooked. What do I do? How long, or what do I look for?
Well, you want to cook them for about 2 minutes on each side. You want to get the caramelization on top, which is bringing out the sugar. And again, you don't want to overcook them because then they become rubbery like a pencil eraser.
Right.
So this, about 2 minutes on each side on medium heat will do good.
I was scared for a moment the way we were cooking away that they were going to burn, but they look fantastic in that amount of time. And we've got that, and I want to talk about what we've got out front. We have, is this
It's a sweet potato puree.
Okay.
Basically, we roasted some sweet potatoes in the oven, took them out of their skins, mashed them with butter. This is for the sauce. We have a port reduction. We took port, reduced it down to a thick syrup, some heavy cream, finish it with some white chocolate.
White chocolate. I'll have to get a handful of those before we
Later on, we'll have a recipe on the website, tarrytownhouseestate.com. So this is the final result.
And you talked about the month of love, because you have some specials on the Valentine's Day weekend. Tell me about those.
Absolutely. We have hotel room romance packages from $139 a night to $189.
All righty.
Including champagne, chocolate-covered strawberries. We also have a dinner special for 5-course tasting menu with wines.
There's the Tarrytown House right there. Yeah, it's on Broadway, right across sort of from Sunnyside. If you get to Lindenhurst, you've gone too far. So shall we set this up for the folks?
Certainly.
Show them what's going on here?
Take these out of the pan.
They're beautiful. Now, if I'm making a meal, how many scallops like these? These are big. How many?
If you're going to do an appetizer, I would serve 2 pieces.
Okay.
If you're going to do a main course, you could do 4 pieces.
Alrighty.
And we have one here.
And I think I stole your spoon that you were going to use for the caviar, so I apologize for that. Okay, and now we go with the chocolate, right? Is that?
We have the white chocolate. It's got a port reduction.
Oh, that's white chocolate with a port reduction because it looks like regular milk chocolate, but
Exactly.
it's white chocolate, port reduction together. I'm learning something here. That looks beautiful. And you tell me caviar is involved in all this?
And then we'll top it off with the ultimate in aphrodisiacs, caviar.
Voila, as we like to say.
And if you serve that along with a little champagne, you'll be off to a great evening.
Chef Brian Wieler, you got us started. Thanks very much. And folks, remember, you know, a little bubbly with all of this. And stay tuned, more ahead on Daytime.